From the glitz and glam of Hollywood's golden era to the gritty edge of rock and roll rebellion, these are the most beautiful celebrities then versus now. And first up is the star who became the symbol of 1980s family life. Did you know that Michael Gross, who played Steven Keaton on the hit TV show Family Ties, wasn't just your typical sitcom dad? This guy was the liberal baby boomer, and he nailed it so well that he became a household name. Michael didn't just stop at TV though. He spread his wings across movies and theater, showing everyone his range. Even though fame knocked on his door, he chose to keep things low-key, focusing on his family and giving back through charity. But don't think he's out of the game. Michael is still rocking it in TV and film, proving that his love for acting runs deep. Now, let's talk about someone who lit up the small screen with her sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude. Kata Frell, known for her unforgettable role as Ba in 2.5 Men.
No more schlepping out to Reseda and trading a piece of tail for a short bag of stems and seeds.
Brought a whole new level of sass to TV. Her character became a fan favorite, earning her big-time recognition and a stack of awards. But even though she was a star on screen, Kata kept her personal life super private, focusing on her family and close friends. Sadly, we lost her on October 12, 2020, due to heart complications. But her legacy of unforgettable performances lives on. And speaking of iconic TV moments, Gary Burroughs, aka Radar O'Reilly from MASH, became a legend in the 1970s. His character as a sensitive, efficient company clerk won over millions. But after MASH, it wasn't easy for Gary to step out of Radar's shadow. Even so, he kept going, staying in the entertainment world. Off-screen, Gary poured his heart into wildlife conservation and charity work. These days, he's living a quieter life, still following his passions, but far from the Hollywood spotlight. Now, there is one of the most unforgettable celebrities of the 70s, Richard Thomas, the man who made John Boy Walton a household name in the 1970s with the Waltons. His performance of the aspiring writer connected with audiences everywhere, earning him an Emmy and a lot of admiration. But Richard didn't just stop after the Waltons. He kept working, showing his range in TV and movies. Outside the spotlight, Richard stays focused on his family and supports education and the arts. He still pops up on screen from time to time, keeping his connection to the craft alive. From a household name in drama, let's move to a star who brought comedy gold to our screens. Did you know that Peter Scolari, who played Henry Desmond on Bosom Buddies, stole the show with his comedic skills alongside Tom Hanks? This guy wasn't just a sidekick. He was the heartbeat of the show, bringing charm and quirkiness that won over audiences everywhere. Peter didn't stop there. He kept lighting up screens in TV, movies, and even theater. But despite his success, he chose to stay grounded, focusing on his family and his true love, acting. Sadly, we lost Peter on October 22, 2021 to cancer complications. But his legacy lives on through the countless roles that made us laugh and cry. Speaking of legacies, our next star brought a fierce and funny woman to life, leaving a lasting impact on television. Amanda Berry, known for playing Marcy Darcy on Married with Children, gave us a character that was as sharp as a tack.
That was why I kept putting it off, because I didn't know where to do it.
Her performance of the strong, independent Marcy earned her critical acclaim and a loyal fan base. But Amanda didn't just stay in front of the camera. She moved behind it too, making her mark as a director in both TV and film. Even though she's kept a low profile in recent years, focusing on her family and personal projects, Amanda's impact on the industry is undeniable. She's a true trailblazer who continues to inspire. Trailblazers aren't just limited to comedy. Let's now turn to a British actor who shook Hollywood to its core. Malcolm McDowell, who became an international sensation with his role as Alex DeLarge in A Clockwork Orange, brought a chilling and unforgettable performance that still haunts us today. This guy could play the darkest, most complex characters and make you question everything. Malcolm's career didn't stop there. He's been a staple in the industry, taking on a wide range of roles that showcase his immense talent. Off-screen, Malcolm keeps things quiet, focusing on his family and artistic passions. But make no mistake, he's still a strong presence, grabbing everyone's attention with every role he plays. From intense roles that leave us questioning everything, let's shift gears to a character who made neurosis look lovable. Paul Reiser, best known for his role as Paul Buckman on Mad About You, became a household name in the 90s. The slightly anxious Paul connected with viewers, earning him praise and award nominations. But Paul isn't just an actor. He's a talented writer too, with several books and screenplays under his belt. In his personal life, Paul keeps a low profile, focusing on his family and creative endeavors. And while he still pops up on TV and in movies from time to time, Paul's influence on comedy and drama remains strong, leaving a lasting impact on the entertainment world. Now, moving from neurosis to smart, independent journalism, let's talk about a woman who made it look effortlessly cool. Did you know that Candice Bergen, who played the trailblazing Murphy Brown, not only won multiple Emmys but also became a cultural icon for strong female characters? This role wasn't just another job. It was a statement. Candice brought a mix of wit, intelligence, and charm that captivated audiences for a decade. And she didn't stop there. She also shined in films and proved her talent as a writer, publishing several books. Even though she enjoys a quieter life now, focusing on her family and personal passions, Candice's influence remains undeniable, making her a timeless figure in Hollywood. Next, we set sail with the cruise director who captured America's heart with her charm. Lauren Tews, known for her role as Julie McCoy on The Love Boat, became a beloved figure in the late 70s and early 80s. Her bubbly, approachable character was a key part of what made the show a hit. But behind the scenes, Lauren faced personal struggles, including a battle with substance abuse, which eventually led to her departure from the series. Even so, she continued to act in TV and theater, though with less visibility. Despite the ups and downs, Lauren is still fondly remembered for the joy she brought into millions of homes. Continuing with stars who became household names, let's look at the man who brought stoic leadership to the small screen. Mark Harmon, best known as the stoic Leroy Jethro Gibbs on NCIS, has been a staple of American television since the 70s and 80s. Before NCIS, Mark was already turning heads with his role as Dr. Robert Caldwell on St. Elsewhere. He played a dedicated, compassionate doctor who won over viewers and solidified his status as a leading man. But Mark isn't just about acting. He's also deeply involved in philanthropy, using his platform to make a difference. With a career that spans decades, Mark continues to be a force in Hollywood. From stoic leadership to punchy action, our next star left an unforgettable legacy in martial arts films. John Saxon, who starred as Roper in Enter the Dragon alongside Bruce Lee, became an international sensation in the 70s. His charisma and martial arts skills made him a standout in the action genre. But John wasn't just an action hero. He also excelled in drama and horror, showing off his range and earning praise for his diverse roles. Outside of his acting career, John was an accomplished martial artist in real life. Even after his passing in 2020, John's legacy lives on through the iconic roles that still inspire today. And now, a man who made paperclips cool and became an 80s icon. Richard Dean Anderson, the star of MacGyver, became an 80s icon with his inventive and non-violent approach to solving problems. His performance of the resourceful Angus MacGyver captured the imaginations of millions. But Richard didn't stop there. He also starred as Colonel Jack O'Neill in Stargate SG-1, further cementing his place in sci-fi history. Beyond his acting, Richard is known for his commitment to environmental causes and philanthropy. From one iconic TV role to another, let's turn our attention to a star who became a household name in one of television's most beloved dramas. A legend in her own right. Joan Van Ark became a household name by portraying Valine Ewing in the iconic soap opera Dallas and its spin-off, Knots Landing. Her role as Valine, a character full of grit and complexity, earned her critical acclaim and a place in TV history. But Van Ark's influence didn't stop there. She continued to showcase her incredible range across stage and screen, becoming a versatile force in Hollywood. And it doesn't end with acting. Van Ark also devoted herself to philanthropy and advocacy, all while maintaining a private life focused on family and creativity. She may not always be in the spotlight, but Joan Van Ark's legacy in the entertainment industry is unshakable. While Joan Van Ark captivated audiences with her dramatic flair, Dwight Schultz brought a different kind of energy to the screen, leaving an indelible mark in the action-packed world of 1980s television. Dwight Schultz made waves in the 80s and 90s with his role as H.M. Howling Mad Murdoch in the A-Team. Schultz's performance of the unpredictable pilot won him fans all over the world, solidifying his place in television history. But there's more to Schultz than just his on-screen antics. He also made a name for himself in voice acting, lending his unique voice to animated series, video games, and audiobooks. And if that wasn't enough, Schultz is also known for his political activism, passionately engaging in causes close to his heart. Though he's stepped back from the limelight in recent years, his impact on the industry continues to resonate with fans and colleagues alike. From the thrill of action-packed roles to the intense emotional depth of drama, Meg Tilly captivated audiences with her powerful performances, both on and off the screen. Meg Tilly captivated audiences in the 80s and 90s with powerful performances in films like Agnes of God and The Big Chill. Her role in Agnes of God even earned her an Academy Award nomination, proving her ability to take on deeply emotional roles. But Tilly didn't stop there. She pivoted from acting to writing, becoming a successful novelist while also stepping away from Hollywood to focus on her personal life. Though she's made occasional returns to the screen, Meg Tilly's impact as both an actress and author remains a powerful testament to her versatility and talent. Just as Meg Tilly brought complexity and depth to her roles, Sharon Gless broke new ground in the 1980s, becoming a television powerhouse and a trailblazing figure for women in the industry. Sharon Gless made a big impact on TV with her role as Christine Cagney in Cagney and Lacey. Her performance as the strong, determined detective won her 2 Emmy Awards and set new standards for women on television. But Gless's influence didn't stop at the edge of the screen. She's also been a passionate advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, using her platform to support the community. Even today, Sharon Gless remains a symbol of strength, talent, and dedication in the entertainment world. While Sharon Gless broke barriers in television drama, Nancy McKen resonated with a different audience, bringing to life one of TV's most beloved characters and becoming a household name across America. Nancy McKen, a name that echoed through households across America, made her mark with her role as Jo Polniacek in The Facts of Life. From 1979 to 1988, McKen brought Jo to life, a tough, street-smart girl who quickly became a fan favorite. Her performance resonated with viewers, capturing the essence of resilience and wit, making her an essential part of the show's long-running success. But McKen didn't stop there. After The Facts of Life, she continued to dazzle audiences, transitioning seamlessly into other roles on both television and in movies. Her ability to dive into dramatic roles showcased her broad range and cemented her status as a versatile actress. Off the screen, McKen devoted her time to charitable work and advocacy, balancing her public life with moments of stepping away from the spotlight to focus on personal passions. Despite the occasional hiatus, Nancy McKen remains a beloved figure in the entertainment industry, with fans and critics continuing to celebrate her contributions. From drama to comedy, the entertainment industry of the era was rich with talent. Meet Steve Martin, a comedic genius who took Hollywood by storm, becoming a name synonymous with laughter. Steve Martin, a name synonymous with laughter, captivated audiences with his unique brand of humor in the 70s and 80s. Starting with stand-up comedy, Martin quickly became a household name, known for his zany, offbeat style that broke the mold of traditional comedy. His routines were legendary, but it was his leap into film that truly solidified his place in entertainment history. Films like The Jerk, Planes, Trains and Automobiles, and Father of the Bride became instant classics, with Martin's comedic timing and charisma stealing every scene. But there's more to Steve Martin than just comedy. He's also an accomplished musician, with a deep love for the banjo. His contributions to the bluegrass community have earned him numerous accolades, proving that his talents extend far beyond the world of comedy. It's no surprise that Steve Martin is considered a cultural icon, with a career that's influenced generations of comedians and entertainers. While Steve Martin mastered the art of comedy, Glenn Close became a tour de force in drama, celebrated for her incredible depth in portraying some of the most complex characters in Hollywood. Glenn Close has been a towering figure in Hollywood since the 1980s, celebrated for her exceptional versatility and depth in portraying complex characters. Her role in Fatal Attraction as Alex Forrest is one of the most iconic performances in film history, earning her an Academy Award nomination and solidifying her reputation as one of the finest actresses of her generation. These stars didn't just entertain, they shaped an era. creating timeless works that continue to resonate with audiences today. From the bright glamour of Hollywood's golden age to the fading beauty of a once famous star, these were the most beautiful celebrities then versus now.